Hey everybody, it's Jenny McGarvey, and I am going to share with you today how I created this page called Unique You. I'm using the Scraptastic Club Me, Myself, and I kit and add-on. As you can see, I already chose the piece of patterned paper that I'm going to use as the background sheet. It is a brick looking wall that's painted white. It's super cool. It's got that extra added little texture and just a little bit of extra interest right there, which is so fun. Now I have trimmed up a piece of that striped paper to use as kind of the bulk of the background right there. And the paper is just, for lack of a better word, it's so fun. The colors are great. The stripes, the width is just perfect, and I'm really excited to use it right there. And you know that you kind of have it all together when you get a piece of paper like that. Now I'm going to layer another little piece of patterned paper right there. It's not very big, maybe about 4 by 6, and it's got that white background and then those cute little hearts, and it's just kind of perfect for layering right there. It's not too overly patterned. It doesn't really weigh heavily. Your eye isn't really super drawn to it, but it's very cute and it definitely adds to this particular page. Now I'm also trimming up this little polka dots. It's a bunch of bright colors. Hopefully you can see that. It's just really cool. And then the better part is that the other side is awesome too. It's got all those words on it, and it's just a fun piece of paper. And then even better, it's perfect for this page exactly, which is the whole theme is being about unique and fun and awesome. And then look at that. It is perfect. It's like this photo and this kit were made for each other because I'm just really crushing hard on that 3x4 cut apart, and it just goes great with this photo of my son. So as you can see, I trimmed that out from that piece of patterned paper, and then I'm going to layer this strip underneath it. I love it. In the end, you can't really see the strip all that well, which is kind of a bummer, but by the same token, I love how it just sort of peeks out, and then I know that it's right there. I just think it looks really great. So anyway, now that I'm happy with the overall layout of the page, I'm going to go back and adhere some of the pieces to the page. And I really, this is probably my least favorite part of creating because I get it all laid down, I like it, and then, oh yeah, I've got to adhere it. And I'm not very good at getting all the pieces back where they were. So that's why I kind of lift this corner, lift that corner, and adhere it down and hope that I get it back as closely as I had it. And rarely do I like it as well when I don't. So like when I don't get it down, I don't usually like it quite as well. But you know what? It's okay because I still get the bulk of the overall design, and so that's pretty cool. As you can see here, this is really pretty much exactly how I had it laid out, so that's great, and I'm super excited about it. And it's really not that hard to do. Don't let me scare you. It's not like, oh yeah, it's so awful. It's just not my favorite part. I'm not into the little details, and I really prefer the overall big picture, which is laying out the design. It's so fun. Now I'm going through a bunch of the exclusive embellishments. Well, the whole kit's exclusive, so I guess I don't have to call it exclusive, but there's just so many awesome die cuts that are really fun. I had already created a page where I used so many of them, and I was really happy with how it turned out, and they all just looked really super cute together. But then, now look at this, a little die cut that says totally you. I mean, come on, it's perfect for this page. So I'm very excited to have that right there, and then also that super cute arrow, which can point to my son. Now I want to layer a little bit more. I want to add a little bit more interest and some different little embellishments and die cuts, and just so it really has kind of that really full feeling. And so I'm pulling out some of those little vellum bursts, and they're very cute. And I think they'd be super cute if you use something like on top of them and maybe like a little scattering of enamel dots or something like that. It'd be adorable. But also then using one of those flare buttons, which is super cute too. Now, as you can see, I've worked on pretty much the bulk of the page, but it's not completely finished. I want to add a little bit more. I want to add some more embellishments, and then like this sticker, for example. And then I also want to add a little bit more for the title, and I want to get some of these things adhered. So for those little vellum pieces, I'm just using that little green sticky thumb tape runner. It's so easy to use and small, and it can get into all the little bits and pieces. So that's why I don't usually use my ATG gun. Not that you can't, and not that there's anything wrong with it. I just prefer how much easier it is to use the small tape runner on some of these small items. Now on this really awesome little yellow die cut, I'm going to use some foam squares on the back to give that a little bit of dimension. I'm using the thermo web ones. Those are my most favorite. Those are the ones that I use the most often. I love the dimension that they have. They're really thick. And sometimes when I've used other brands in the past, I've had to use two on top of each other because they just didn't have the height that I wanted. But the thermo web ones are perfect. Now I'm using some of the alphabet stickers that came in the kit. These are by far and away some of my most favorite alphabet stickers ever. And I know you're thinking, they're super basic and they're black. But that's exactly what's awesome about them. The size is great, the font is great. They really do not take away at all, but yet then they're also kind of bold all at the same time. It's really a good fit and I like it a lot on this particular page. So as you can see, I've entitled it Unique You, and it's based on this photo is really fun, and my son's kind of a character, and so it's just really kind of perfect all together. Now I know that I want to add this little square down in this bottom corner. It's just really a fun way to sort of even out that visual triangle. And look how cute it looks. It's just really adorable. And then I'm going to pull out another one of those letters and make an H for his name. And then the last thing I need to do is just add the teeniest, tiniest bit of journaling. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. It lets me know that you liked it, and it also lets YouTube know the types of things that you like to see. If you have any questions, please just leave them below in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much, and make it a great day.